Disclaimer. The popular American red table sauce that is used by almost everybody in this country is pronounced as ketchup. Come on, Collinsville. You also spell it wrong on your water tower thingamajig. How's it going, YouTube? If you enjoy my videos, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe, as doing all of those things helps these videos out with the YouTube algorithm. This video is going to be all about Collinsville, Illinois. Towards the end of the video, I pass through a community called State Park Place before driving by the Cahokia Mounds State Historic Site. Collinsville is known for being the home of the world's largest ketchup bottle. It's actually a water tower that was built in 1949 to supply water to the Brooks Ketchup plant. In 1993, the plant was sold, and the city of Collinsville didn't want to buy the property as the cost to repair the ketchup bottle water tower were too high. Instead, local volunteers gathered up the proper funds to restore the water tower, and in 2002, the structure was added to the National Register of Historic Places. Collinsville is a suburb of St. Louis, Missouri, and it's a part of the Metro East region. Metro East refers to the Illinois side of the St. Louis metro area. However, Collinsville was its own city way before it was a suburb of St. Louis. Where we are currently is the downtown area of Collinsville. Today, the city is home to 24,000 residents. Collinsville saw its first population loss in the previous 10 years since the 1930 U.S. Census. Metro East as a whole has seen a population loss of around 20,000 people in the last 10 years as well. The median household income here is $52,000 per year, and 25% of adults 25 and older hold at least a bachelor's degree. Crime isn't an issue here, as the crime rates consistently hover around average. The public schools here perform slightly above average, but not as good as some of the other Metro East communities to the north. The median value of owner-occupied housing units here is $128,000. Make sure to drop a like for that amazing insight. Collinsville is a city that loves their condiments, as not only the world's largest ketchup bottle is here, it's also the self-proclaimed horseradish capital of the world. During non-pandemic years, the Horseradish Festival is held here annually during the first weekend in June, and there's also an Italian Fest held here annually every fall, as many of the town's early settlers were Italian immigrants. It was very early in the morning when I filmed this video, and you can see that it's also pretty wet. Before I scheduled this trip, the weather forecast said partly cloudy skies throughout the areas that I was going to be in for the entire week that I was here. Instead, it doesn't necessarily rain, but there was consistently a mist or a light drizzle in the air the entire time that I was in the Metro East area, which made it hard to film all the videos that I wanted to on this trip. The conditions caused quite a bit of struggle and delays from the filming standpoint, and that forced me to not film as much of particular cities as I had originally planned. Later in this video, you'll see an obvious change in brightness as I had to pause the filming of this video for about an hour or so after it started to drizzle too much, where the water droplets would get on the camera lens and obstruct the view just enough to where it wouldn't make for a good video. It was very frustrating to say the least. I turned left here thinking that there's going to be some interesting things to see on the other side of the tracks, but it ended up just taking me to the Collinsville countryside. As you can see, the water droplets on the camera lens are starting to obstruct the view, and shortly after this it starts to drizzle some, so I had to pause for about an hour or so before I was able to resume filming. That's a little better, but not by much. Don't trust your local weatherman, ladies and gentlemen. As I wasn't sure what the weather was going to do next, I wanted to make sure that I got the Cahokia Mounds in the video, so I started to head that way. On the right is the Fairmount Park Racetrack. It's only one of 3 remaining active horse racing tracks in Illinois. The other 2 are in the Chicago area. Fairmount was opened in 1925. Horse racing tracks throughout the country have struggled to stay relevant as time has gone on, as the gambling crowds continue to go to casinos as more of them continue to open up throughout the country. This is State Park Place, ladies and gentlemen. It sounds like a property on a monopoly board, but this isn't one that you'd want to buy. State Park Place is an unincorporated community. You can think of this place as a random tiny ghetto. Some legends say that this place is cursed as it sits on top of ancient burial grounds. Nonetheless, crime is high in this community, and so are the poverty rates. And we're back in the city limits of Collinsville, which also brings us to the Monk Mounds and the Cahokia Mounds. These mounds are ancient remains from an ancient city called Cahokia. Cahokia is the oldest known settlement in all of North America, as it's thought to have been in existence in the year 1100. The Mississippian culture were the ones who settled this ancient city. If you want to know more on Cahokia, make sure to check out my video where I drive through the modern-day Cahokia. I will also say that since this was during the pandemic, the state park was closed, so I wouldn't have been able to drive through the state parkland if I had tried. Well guys, it does start to drizzle shortly after this, so this is where I ended the video. If you enjoy my videos, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe, as doing all of those things helps these videos out with the YouTube algorithm. We'll see you next time. Peace!